Amongst us, he's going to get 2 big trophies when the Slinger Super Speedway Banquet happens. Let's welcome in officially as the champion for the first time on the Racing Roundup Show, Ryan Gutknecht, Midwest sportsman and late model champ. Congrats, man.
Thank you.
You brought the crew, you brought Bobby. Bobby brought his 58. This is a fun time. How much fun have you been having since you won both championships a few Sundays ago?
Oh, we're not done racing yet, so we're still having fun at the racetrack.
All right.
This past weekend, we were up at the Dells on Saturday and ran up there with the late model. It was only my second time there with the late model, and it was a new tire for us, so we struggled a little bit, but we made the show through time. There was 33 cars, so just doing that was an accomplishment. And you're racing with Nottestad and Johnson and guys that have been running late models for a long time and that are very good, competitors. And so I was pretty happy with making the show. We finished 6th in the first one and 9th in the second one, and just trying to figure out the car yet for flat tracks like the Dells and stuff like that. So we're going to take that up to lacrosse too, so I'm pretty excited about that.
Well, lacrosse is big and flat, so that's got to help.
Yeah, exactly.
And Bobby, you're part of all of this. It's got to be pretty exciting knowing that Gutknecht Racing has really set the pace now. We're like, hey, you know what? If they're showing up, we got something to worry about. This is kind of cool.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun watching Ryan race all year, and it just seems like every time he gets in the car, he's in the front of everything. So even like last year, he went up there for the Dells race, and we kind of just made it through the semi and kind of sucked back there, but went back this year, and he actually led part of the race. So it's kind of cool to see the car up in the front for a while, and he finished in 6th against all them guys. Good time.
All right, Ryan, at what point, tell us now, at what point at Slinger do you say, whew, I can breathe easy? I think I got this when it comes to running either division.
Probably after qualifying the last show at Slinger, because that's all we pretty much had to do. We went into the last race, we had the championship wrapped up with the Midwest Sportsman, and all we pretty much had to do was qualify for the show with the late model, and that was enough to seal it up. But I mean, the chances of being beat going into the last race was really slim, but you're still nervous. I mean, by the time we qualified, I was, the butterflies were gone and you're good to go.
You had a couple of opportunities this year at Slinger Speedway to get equal points at a late model event, and you guys played around with setups. How much did that help you when it came down to the stretch run this season?
Well, we learned more of what not to do.
Okay.
Everything that we seemed to try when we, the 2 races that we had a non-points night, the stuff we tried didn't work, but that's all part of learning, the car or trying new things is you got to know what works and what doesn't work.
And when it comes to working, Bobby, you do a work on everybody's car, light truck, whatever it is, at Oak Creek Automotive, South 27th and Drexel. I imagine this is the time of year where guys like, I got to get my truck ready for hunting. I've got to get my car ready. I'm thinking about winterizing. That's all happening in a quick hurry, even if racing season's still going on.
Yeah, it's been really crazy down in our shop. We've been so busy, and I've actually got another girl in my office, so I kind of let her take my job in the office, and I've been going out in the shop trying to help the guys a little bit too and just make suggestions how to get things done. But the shop has been just incredible, which actually helps pay all the bills for all this racing too. So.
Yeah. How much racing you got left this year, Bobby?
I got 2 more races left. I got Rockford and lacrosse yet, and then Ryan's got like 4 or 5 races to go yet. And then if I can fit it in, I've been helping Wayne Majeski, so I'm going to try to go and do whatever he's got going on yet.
Yeah, well, Wayne will probably be a little busy this Saturday. Ryan, what races do you have coming yet?
We got Rockford this Sunday with the Mid-American Stock Car Series. And we're going to go to lacrosse. We're going to run the Mid-American Series, the J-Mac, the Big 8. Trying to talk my team and let me run the double O race. It's a really neat race that they do up there at lacrosse, so kind of trying to talk them into letting me do that.
Maybe the little quarter mile and the big half
exactly,
mile.
And then I'd like to do the Bahama brackets yet too with the Mid-American car. So.
Can you get a little creative with that car then? Bahama brackets? Can you rip the fenders off? Maybe put a big old,
You can, but the Mid-Am car is actually a perfect car for the way the brackets are set up because of their lap time deal. I feel the Mid-Am car is one of the best ones to have at that show.
All right, who do you need to thank? We're practicing your victory speech here now.
I can't thank my crew enough. They've been with me all year and every week at Slinger and everywhere else we went this year. They always put me in a good car. Can't thank Glenn and my dad, Steve. They're at the shop with me all week long. Skeeter and Mike, they're always at the racetrack helping me out. I mean, I couldn't do it without them guys. My Uncle Bob and his crew help me out. When Bob isn't racing, a lot of times his crew comes and helps me out, so that's great. Can't thank my girlfriend enough for allowing me to do this and all the time that we spend at the shop and at the racetracks, and she's there with me at the racetracks and takes off work and all the other stuff that they do. All my crew's wives, girlfriends, everybody that's involved, my mom and her husband John that make it through every race. They sit through 95-degree heat at the Dells or 30 and raining. They don't care. They're there to support. So I can't thank everybody enough. And my sponsors too, Roth Heating, Oak Creek Automotive, Kevin Barker with Barker's Reconditioning, Dave Overmeyer, Bob Tradle, and Camtech. If it wasn't for my sponsors, there's no way I could I even race a late model, let alone win 2 championships.
Well, we're happy to have you as part of our show. Happy to have your support. How about I stand for the Gutknecht boys, Bobby and Ryan, the double champs.
Thank you.
At Slinger this year. Enjoy the racing yet to come. They're busy. Make sure you support your local racing and set your DVRs. When we come back, we're going to give you a full preview of the Rockford 52nd Annual National Short Track Championships. Eric